For the past several years, practical action has been implementing community-based flood early warning system in Karnali, together with Department of Hydrology and Meteorology and the Ministry of Home Affairs, helping vulnerable communities of Karnali to adopt flood mock exercise as an approach to self-test their capacity to respond to floods. On 5th of June, while the world is marking Environment Day, communities of Bardia and Kailali are preparing to undertake flood mock drill as a part of monsoon preparedness. Community Disaster Management Committees, CDMCs, play a crucial role in overall coordination and implementation of flood mock drill at community level. Within one CDMC, there are 3 different task force members trained for specific purposes like first aid treatment, search and rescue operation, and information or communication during emergency. Floods are a regular phenomenon in Nepal. Annually, monsoon floods bring huge devastation in lives and livelihoods of people living in the Tarai region. However, in recent years, we have seen significant reduction in the number of deaths and injuries caused by flood. Now, most of the rivers are being automatically monitored, and they provide critical early warning information to the downstream communities. Through community-based flood early warning system, vulnerable communities are able to assess the flood risk, monitor and communicate risk information and warnings, and ultimately respond to them. To achieve this, every aspect of community-based flood early warning system requires a reality check before monsoon arrives. Communities need to check their preparedness level and ensure that they could take coordinated actions during real flood events. The flood mock exercise is carried out in 3 stages based on the level of flood risk: the alert level, the warning level, and the danger level. During the alert level, an assigned focal person receives information from gauge reader of Chisapani Gauge Station. An emergency meeting of CDMC is called upon to check the level of preparation in the community. The early warning task forces are mobilized with blue flags and hand mics, and they start informing communities about the possible risk of flooding. When the risk level is at warning level, community receives another message from Chisapani Gauge Station, indicating the river has crossed the warning level. Quickly, a warning siren is blown to warn the community. Early warning task force volunteers holding yellow flags visit door to door, reassuring everyone, including the most vulnerable, are well informed and are on standby position for evacuation. When the warning level crosses the danger level, the community receives the 3rd message, and a siren is blown for evacuation. Task force volunteers holding red flags command people to evacuate to a safer place via designated safe route. Search and rescue task force volunteers and local security forces start assisting the most vulnerable people for evacuation to safe shelters with their belongings and livestock.
पता ही नहीं रहा जब बढ़े आए तो हमरा कहाँ जाई करना कुछ ठिकाने नहीं है। अब तो पहले से ये पूर्व सूचना हमरा पैठी तो सायरन बोलत तब हमरा सबको तैयारी में हो जी थी।
आज हो हमरा कीर्तन अभ्यास कर लेना हमरा कसी कन्हा जानकारी पाई अनि का करले अनि पानी कहाँ से आए।
At the safe center, injured ones are treated first, while elderly people, new mothers and children are taken care of separately by volunteers and first aid team.
Once the river level is back to normal, the community receives a message stating the situation is normal, which also indicates the conclusion of the mock drill. A quick review meeting is followed thereafter, where they identify the strengths and weaknesses of the process and any necessary improvements required.
बाढी पूर्व सूचनाको सन्दर्भमा हामीले कोसँग कहाँ कसरी चाहिँ सूचना लिनुपर्ने हुन्छ, कहाँबाट सूचना लिने, कहाँ दिने र कोसँग चाहिँ हामी बढी मात्रामा चाहिँ समन्वय गर्नुपर्ने हुन्छ समुदाय लेभलबाट भनेर त्यसको पनि चेक जाँच गर्ने.
Flood mock exercise is a part of strengthening and institutionalizing all elements of flood early warning systems. This is helping the flood-prone communities of Karnali to collectively test the ability and functionality of the flood early warning system.
जस्तै अब हामीले यो पूर्वाभ्यास नगर्दाखेरि अब मान्छेहरू अलिकति कन्फ्युजनमा हुन्थे, अलिकति अस्पष्ट हुन्थे, जसले गर्दाखेरि उहाँहरू के गर्ने, कसो गर्ने, कता जाने, अब सामानहरू कसरी भगाउने, त्यसपछि अब बुढाबुढी मान्छेहरू, बिरामीहरू अनि गर्भवतीहरूलाई कहाँ राख्ने भन्ने कुरोको ठेगान हुँदैन थियो. यसले गर्दाखेरि अलिकति बढी क्षति हुने सम्भावना हुन्छ र अब यो पूर्वाभ्यास गरिसकेपछि निश्चय पनि बाढी परेको बेलामा, विपद परेको बेलामा उहाँहरूलाई सजिलो नै हुन्छ.
Local governments are the key to ensure communities are undertaking these kinds of flood preparedness activities. Ministry of Home Affairs and Department of Hydrology and Meteorology need to work collaboratively to institutionalize flood mock exercise as a part of pre-monsoon preparedness every year. Effective and inclusive early warning system helps reduce loss of lives, assets and livelihoods.